That's right, folks. This is my latest and my greatest. I just picked this up not half an hour ago from down the road in a little subdivision by my grandfather's place. I'm not sure the year yet, but it's looking good. Right? Under the hood, it has a 18 horsepower horizontal shaft opposed twin cylinder Briggs & Stratton engine. Wonderful. It needs some oil, so I'm not sure how long they were running it without oil, but it has good compression and good spark, so it should be good. And I'm going to take a look at that fuel pump because that's what I think it needs. Fire it up for a bit, and if it's good, I'll change the oil and keep going. The battery in it looks like it's been sitting there for about, I don't know, 3 years. It's got corrosion, pine needles everywhere. This thing's a mess, actually. I'll need to clean up around that battery tray and everything. But a good clean is for after I get it running, I think. Around here it's got a pretty badly faded dash, but everything's not seized. Everything appears to work. The lights are good, and the throttle's good, choke's not stuck. It's got the electric PTO, the 3-speed high-low range transmission with 5-lug splined rear hubs. It'll need some air in the front left tire and the back right tire, but I believe I may be driving this thing today. Oh, hell yes. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I figured I'd make an update video on the Craftsman before I went to bed so I can get this edited and uploaded and all of you on YouTube can see it. Now, the last time you saw it running, that was actually it. The first time I tried to start it, and it was first time it ran since 2009, I think, you know, around 2 or 3 years. And so that was quite exciting, and I eventually got it to run on its own pretty well. The governor was a little crappy and sticky at first, but it loosened itself up, and then I was able to wash it and take it for a bit of a drive, and man, that drive was pretty good. So then I came back here and I greased up the steering and put the hood back on and called her a day. Now, one thing I should note, I am going to upload a separate video of this, is that the engine is knocking a little, and the knock itself is situated more so towards the right side of the engine. It knocks when it's idling, and when you throttle it up, the knock goes away. So I'm going to wonder about that because I'm not sure. I don't think it's a Conrod knock. I haven't dealt with many knocks. I know I've been paranoid about knocking engines before because that's like a sure sign of death. But if it is a knock, I'm going to go the extra mile and fix this engine up because these horizontal shaft opposed twins are actually pretty rare as far as I know. So I will do whatever it takes to preserve this engine, that's for sure. I'm not gonna take off the governor, run it hard or anything like that, and hopefully that's a knock I can live with and it won't do any permanent damage to the tractor. But enough about that knock, and you'll definitely be seeing more of the tractor. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the back of it, but since I know it's going to be like my little tug, it's going to be the one that tows all of the it's basically going to be my towing tractor is how I have it set up. I might get a set of ags for it, and I've actually been toying with the idea of going inside the transmission and welding up the differential there so that I get ultimate traction, because having a posi-locked rear end on this thing would just be sweet. And if I don't like the posi-locked rear end, then I have got 2 others out there that I can use to replace it. So there's no big deal in that respect. But anyway, that is the newest GT6000 for now. Excuse me. Thank you for watching and have a good night.